want to start off this video with two important bits of information. One, this is not a medical mask. Fabric will not stop you from contracting viruses like COVID-19. It's just fabric, and there's no guarantee that you won't get sick, even if you're wearing one of these. Two, just because you're wearing a mask does not mean you can ignore the 2 meter or 6 feet distance rule. Remember, keep your distance to keep you and those around you safe. Both mask patterns are linked in the description below. Let's get started. This particular style of mask is a 2-layer cotton with a pocket at the front that a filter can be inserted for added protection. Cut out 2 pieces of each pattern piece of your chosen fabric. The pattern supplies you with a piece 1 and piece 2 of each, but I think that was unneeded. With right sides together, sew along the curved edge of the face pieces with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Same with the mouthpiece. Here I serged the one edge and folded it over to get rid of the raw edge. Similarly, I did the same for this edge. This is what it looks like. Press your seams open and flat with your iron. The written pattern instructions tell to match up and sew these 3 pieces together first. To me, this was an extra, unneeded step and a little confusing. The easier way is, with right sides together, line up and pin the center seam of the face and mouth pieces. Next, take one of the cheek pieces and line it up, matching the face piece and overlapping with the mouth piece. Pin. Repeat for the other side. Once that is done, sew around the entire perimeter of the mask. Once sewn, cut off your 4 corners and flip. Press it flat with your iron. Once pressed, top stitch around to help it keep flat. Next, cut out your length of elastic. The way I did it is, the longer the mask is at the cheeks, the shorter length of the elastic you'll need for the ears, thus saving the elastic for more masks. Sew that down and you're done. When I first made these, I was told that a slightly larger one was needed for men. So I added a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom to make it slightly larger. Moving forward, I'll probably just add to the bottom, but they still work fine. McCall's has released a surgical style mask pattern on their website. Cut out 2 square pieces of fabric. Next, cut 2 7-inch pieces of elastic. In this example, I'm using welt cord because I ran out of elastic. With right sides together, sandwich the elastic between the 2 pieces of fabric and secure it down with pins. Once you've put the elastic in both sides, sew around the square with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, leaving a gap at the bottom for flipping. Once that's sewn, clip your corners and flip the mask right sides out. When you've poked out all the corners, top stitch around the mask, closing the hole at the bottom. Using the pattern, I use red pins to indicate where the pleats are to stop, and green pins to show where the pleats start. Once you've marked both sides, grab one of the green pins and pull it to the first red pin. Secure that down. Do the second one and pin it down. Repeat for all of the pleat markers. Press the pleats with your iron and sew the pleats in place along the sides. Also sew a bit of the pleat to help keep it in place. And you've completed your mask. If you run out of elastic while sewing the masks, you can always make the square with the pleats, skipping the elastic step. And once the pleats are complete, you can attach bias tape on the sides and create ties that will tie around the head. Two simple face masks with printable patterns. Stay safe, and if all possible, stay home.